prison break. Did you ever think you would ever do another show or movie or anything that revolved around prisons again after having something that you were based in, hearing the clink of those cell doors close again and those kind of things?
Well, I will say when the Walking Dead story ended up in a prison, I just sort of went, well, I guess this is inevitable. All roads lead to jail. I'm sure eventually in Colony I will be thrown in prison.
That's
As
been the
long
resume, good in prison.
Good in prison. I mean, as long as it's in my fictional life and not my personal life, I'm fine with it. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, at least you'll know how to break out now, right? Just call Wentworth.
In theory, I mean, I would just remind you that we're actors. I don't know that our skill set would actually get us there.
So you're not a doctor in real life too?
No, but I do get to say that. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV, which is a super fun thing to be able to say. Super fun thing to be able to say. It's true.
So your character now, finding out essentially that your, I guess, baby daddy is alive. I mean,
Husband. You're married.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, husband. I'm trying to remember the husband. So find out your husband is alive.
Yeah.
What is the first a reaction she has? I mean, it's just wonder, or she's like, we need to do something, or does she run to him, or how does it work?
I think that first reaction is a lot of disbelief because she knows him to be a good and loyal man, and if that's who he is, where has he been for the last 7 years while she's been raising this child by herself? And so I think there's a lot of emotion, but it's not an immediate sell to her. I think, what all the people in this world have experienced is that there's a lot of lies and a lot of deceit from the bad guys. And so I think originally she kind of thinks that it's bullshit.
Right. Well, and now, before you could be on the run and part of the action, but you also have a child now this time
Right.
around. So how does that play into this?
Well, I think one of the biggest differences with having our son is that this is actually the most important relationship in her life is no longer Michael Schofield, it's her son. And so, and arguably the same can be said for Michael Schofield. And so rather than this being a story about two people trying to make it to each other, this is a story about three people trying to make a family. And that makes it much more complicated because we all, as adults, we're willing to take risks with our own lives that we would not take with the lives of our children.
Well, thank you very much.